What is going on, guys? I hope you're all doing good today. We are back once again, and last week we did hit some big upgrades for the account after being idle for 3 months, and since that time we also had some pretty big events. This one I just finished up the Mid-Autumn Festival. Right now we have this team. This is what we're working with. Today is gonna be a pretty crazy one. We're gonna try to first max out our stats in some of the areas where I usually don't, like Celestial Isle and Star Spawns, things like that. And we also have some tickets saved up for Treasure Train, so we're gonna use that. So that's always very exciting. Should give us some great stats there as well. And then we are now finally gonna try out the team in some of the game modes. I have Broken Space, we're gonna go back into campaign and so on. Unfortunately for this one we don't have Aspen Dungeon ready, so that's gonna be a separate video, probably the next one. However, we do have Sealand and things like that. We are also gonna try and push some levels in there. Alright, so without extending this any further, let's just go into it. We're gonna start off here at Celestial Isle and we're gonna check out all the buildings. I did upgrade this a couple of videos ago, but we did hit some extra material there, so we got 2 and 1 level. But what I didn't do, I didn't upgrade our smaller tenants. We have a B copy here of Aspen, only at level 50, so that takes us all the way to 74. And then we also have ourselves an Onkirimaru here. It's something level 50 something, and we can go all the way to 80. And I know these 10 stars are not gonna bring us a lot of stats, but you know, it's something, so we're doing that. We can also do the HP aura. We got a lot of upgrades there, all the way to 50, and then we also have the attack aura that we can bring from 30 to almost 50 there. So we hit all those upgrades in there. We also have this one, I guess. I mean, yeah, we're doing everything today. We're really trying to min-max and get all the stats we possibly can. And then of course we have the star spawns, and this is also something that I've been neglecting. I don't usually upgrade things in here. We have the main tree at 107 right now, and here we have a lot of resources. Ooh, we don't get any quick upgrades, so I guess we're gonna have to click this. We had about 600k, so we're already at another 20 levels there. All right, 30 levels. All right, not bad, not bad. Almost 40 extra levels, and this is at max. And I think we're gonna do the light and dark. The light one is really good because that's gonna give us holy damage. So we are actually gonna, oh, it shows us we can go all the way. I mean, oh, okay. So why can we quick upgrade and then we can't really quick upgrade? We can't do it step by step. There's no way I get stuck at the first stage, right? No. But it doesn't let us quick upgrade to like only 30. It shows us we can only quick upgrade to the absolute max. So we're gonna see how far we can go here. Maybe we can't go all the way to 140, but we should get pretty close. Yeah, we're just getting through this, but we can already see that our holy damage is up 10%, which is not a bad upgrade at all. So we're definitely doing that. And here we are now at 105. We don't have any more red ones, so it actually stops us there. Okay, but not bad, not bad. All the way from 1 to 110, and we are not done yet. We're not done there. We still have some more things to do. I guess we can also claim some achievements. We're just doing the Wishing Fountain event, so I guess we found some 5 stars there. And we also hit this one. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna head into Treasure Train. And we did get some new treasures from the event. I guess it's one of everything. So we're just gonna craft these new event treasures. What we're really gonna do in here is that we're gonna use some of our guild tickets. So we're gonna jump in here and we're gonna go to guild collection. We have 123, so I just figured we're gonna use 100 of our guild tickets, and we can go ahead and we can check out maybe, I don't think I've spent any tickets at all. Adventure Guild, I do actually. Okay, so maybe I've done another 100 pull or something like this. I was thinking maybe we could see how much stat boost we get from only Adventurers Guild. So I'm not too familiar with these, but it seems like this is only from the Adventurers Guild. So this is the stats from the guild tickets, basically. It's all the treasures that we see here. So now we are looking at, it's gonna be hard to keep track of all the classes, but we can at least see some fixed HP, 4.5 million and 61,000 attack before we use our tickets. So that's what we have. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna go back into the guild collection. All right, here we go. 100 tickets. Let's see. Okay, so I know that this one, the portal, is very good. So what we're basically looking for the portal, and then I guess as many of the pink ones as we possibly can get. Ooh, 40 shards there though, however, that's not bad. Here we go with another 10 bomb. We get 1 shard of the portal. Not too crazy. But you know what? Every single shard helps. Oh, full treasure there. And that's one that I didn't have before either. Here we go. The pink one. 3 shards. Alright, it's another one. 3 shards there. 3 shards there. So I mean, yeah, slowly but surely it's all gonna add up. We are getting a couple of shards every single pull though. But hopefully maybe we can find some complete treasures if we're lucky. And there it is, a full pink one. After 80 tickets, we got one. I was trying to think like, oh, where did we start? We started at 120. So yeah, 80 tickets. And here we go. We were gonna do 100 today. So this is for the last 10. Wow. Look at that. That I think like clears it up. You know, the pulls weren't that good until now. The last 10, definitely 40 shards here of a red one, but then a full orange treasure and a full pink one plus a green one. Definitely saving the best for last. And now we are gonna select everything in here. You can see we do hit some upgrades here actually. And we get ourselves this pink treasure to 3-star. So yeah, we're gonna select that again. And then we are now gonna go back and see how much 100 tickets really gave us. Oh, wow. We went from, didn't we have only 60k? So I think, if I'm not mistaken here, we went from 61k to 165k. And then we went from 4.5 to 7.5 million. So we tripled our attack and almost doubled our HP bonus. Also, we hit 1,000 points. Let's see if that gives us anything. So we have one sort of milestone here at 625 points, where we get some extra attack and HP for some classes. But then the next milestone is at 1250, and then we're gonna get more attack and more HP. And I almost forgot, we got one more bonus we're gonna give to our treasure train stats, and that is that we are gonna now activate all the shards we have in the bag here. And yeah, as you can see, we got a bunch of them. We have 130 here, and you can roll a different amount of shards. Like you can roll 10, 3, 2, or 1. Let's see, 130 of these. We get 200. That's not too bad. 160, 225. We also got these ones. We are gonna grab all of these here. We got 58. And then we have also, maybe this can give us something, only like 20. And I think that's pretty much it. This probably won't generate a lot, but we can open them as well. And then for the last one, we got 28 over there. All right, cool. So we got all of that out of the way. Let's head back into Treasure Train. Quick operation, craft all. We do end up with some upgrades there. So that does give us some extra bonus stats as well. So with Celestial Isle, Star Spawn, Treasure Train, we are also gonna give our Wukong some better gear. He's currently only have this shit equipped. So we're gonna get him a proper armor suit for warriors. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna craft that. So with that done, Wukong also got a little bit of an upgrade right there. I think that's what we are gonna be able to upgrade in this video. There's still a couple of things that I do want to do. For example, we do have some treasure selection chests and things to go through, so we can still get some more upgrades to the account and also some new artifacts. But for now, we are leaving all the upgrades right there and we are heading into some of these game modes. Let's start off by going into Sealand. Here we are gonna try out Aspen. This is for sure the one we can progress the most in, and this is a bit exciting now because Aspen hasn't really been put to the test since he became a Destiny hero, only with the Tree of Origin. That was the last time we made any progress in here, and we have been stuck here for the last couple of months, so hopefully we are able to make some type of progress. Actually looking pretty difficult. We haven't even killed one yet. There we go with an active though. Okay. So one thing that's definitely changed is that we are way more tanky now. There was no way we could survive a couple of hits before, but now we actually are tanky enough to get the time to cast multiple times. Yeah, everything else is dying. Elena makes it to round 4, not bad. So all the upgrades are definitely helping. We are able to progress here a little bit, beating the first 2 levels. Hopefully we can make it all the way until the boss. Alright, no issue there. Here we are, the boss at stage 29. Oh my god. First hit almost instantly kills the boss. So I don't believe we're gonna have too much of an issue here actually. As I say that, he stays he stays alive a little bit longer than I would have wanted there. Basically surviving on 5%. However, we push through, we make it, we clear stage 29, and that is a little bit of an extra loot for me on the daily, not bad. And honestly, with how everything looks, I would be surprised if we can't make it through the entire stage here as well. Can fast track this a little bit. And what I saw is that if I'm able to beat 29 and 30, we're gonna run into some new enemies again. So I don't think these guys are gonna cause us too much trouble here. Oh, actually we are on 30 already. I thought we had one more to go. But yeah, so if we beat this, we are back to these guys. I think we've seen them before, or at least we're gonna get some new opponent after this stage. The thing is, the heal is crazy though. Like, we are healing like crazy in here. Every time we hit, like, look at that. Absolute madness. And yeah, these guys are still hitting pretty hard. So yeah, without all this healing, there's no way we could make it. Ooh, stun, 5% HP. There we go, 1% again. Back and forth, like insta healing back up. Nice one. Alright, boss level. Okay, so I had a way better first hit last time. And we actually go down. Wow, through our revival and everything. Damn. And I was talking about before Elena making it to like round 4. Instantly dies here. So this is like the first real challenge. This is way different. Usually the boss It hasn't been my experience that the boss stage is insanely more difficult than the rest of the stage, but I don't think we can do anything at all here against this guy. We can buy a few more tries. We're gonna check this out. Let's go ahead and just try with a little bit of a different spec here and see if we can survive a little bit more and maybe also do a little bit more damage. The stun there, we're not gonna survive that. Let's try again. The immediate stun. Okay. A little bit of an improvement right there. We got the boss though. Not too bad. And we're back to full HP. So these guys in the back. Oh my god! What is that HP right there? I couldn't even see it. Oh my god. It's so damn close. I think we're gonna make it here. Looking good. Looking real good. There we go. We made it through. Stage 30 cleared. I guess we can try and just have a look at these guys and see what they are bringing. So yeah, we die instantly first round. Not really. We do actually survive here a little bit. Usually if you struggle against the previous round and then you go into some new minions, you get new opponents like this, it's usually an insta-death. Here, we are actually pushing through though. Not looking too bad. Oh wow, I was not expecting that. As I said, usually like if you struggle and you face new opponent, insta-death has been my experience before. Oh. Usually that's how it looks. That's how it looks normally when you enter new opponents. Okay, we have a lot more to do today. So for now we are leaving Sealand, but we did clear 2 stages there. Not too bad at all. We are gonna get some more daily rewards from that, and we are now at level 30. We are moving on to monthly, and we're gonna check out Broken Space. Really what's interesting is just maybe the last couple of stages, or stage 8 or something, where I usually don't do that much, but we're just gonna check out and see what it looks like now. So we're smashing through these first ones, I think all the way to 7. That's not gonna be too interesting. I don't think I've one-shot 7 before, so that's the first. And then we can have a look at, just wanted me to upgrade the gear on Wukong. So with that, now we can have a look here at stage 8. That is actually not too bad. We can see the HP at least moving, you know. Sometimes you are seeing nothing on these stages. I should really bring up like my previous attempt and see how much damage I was dealing to these guys to have something to compare to. But we can go ahead and skip, and we can just have a look at our Aspen. 600 billion, not too bad at all. And that comes down to, oh wow, 74% right there. So we can go ahead and we can just skip this one. I could have smashed it, so we should clear that out. And we can also have a look at stage number 9 and see how much we do here. And I usually quit here. I never fought, I even tried to fight stage 10. We'll see what it looks like today. And I mean, I see the HP moving over here. That's a good sign. As long as you can damage these guys, you know. So yeah, I would say this is looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and skip this one as well. We are even doing more damage here, I believe. Oh my god. Aspen going crazy. We're gonna be able to smash that one out. And okay, we are also gonna have a look at stage 10 here today. So I just want to see a little bit how much they do. Yeah, they are actually able to clear us out here. Damn. We got a few hits in though. Not too shabby. Round 5, but yeah. So we can't really test out the 15 rounds and compare. We are claiming all our resources here as well. And now we tried out a couple of things. We are gonna go into campaign as well. And as I've talked about before, I do really want to clear 2-5 here, because then we are able to idly gather some transition materials, and that's something we really need right now. So of course you want to get as much of these passive resources as well, especially something as important as this. So here we go. We got stuck on Valkyrie last time. Since then we have hit a few upgrades, so let's just go ahead and check this out, see what this looks like, because now I'm oh my god, huge difference. Recently we did the event video, but right before that we had the video where I pushed in campaign. So if you want to check that out and see sort of the difference in just the last week, like what we were able to do, it's pretty crazy. And the thing is, I'm not playing with revival here, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna change that, and I think we should have no issue beating this stage. And with this, I do believe we're gonna be able to beat this. We might also switch our focus to a Valkyrie one-shot in the beginning instead of Flame Strike. Actually, our very first try was the try that looked the best. So maybe we try this one. I have to switch the positions here. We do land a very good stun though. Wow, that does it. That does it. Wukong with the 5 enemy stun. Pretty insane right there, and we actually make it. So the first hurdle is gone. We made it through a Valkyrie wave. Moving on to a carry Mim wave. Hopefully this won't be too much of an issue, and I mean, if I make it through stage 2-5 today, I am good with that. So I'm just curious about all these mims now. Like, I want to see when one dies, how much damage that's gonna do. Okay, no issue. No issue. This is a W for sure here. We got this one. Alright, so down goes the carry, and we got one more before the boss. Alright, here we go. Can we land a good active here on turn 3? I mean, we got one, but it wasn't as nearly as good as I thought it would be. I think they must have like neglected some of the damage there. Oof. I did not expect us to run into any trouble on this stage actually, but that proved to be more difficult than I thought. We got the first kill there though, that's good. There we go, like it's way more clean now, it's way more clean now. Yeah, this is it. Damn. Amun-Ra though. Pretty crazy hero right there. Not as easy as you would think. I mean, even with just these 2 frontliners left, damn. We got it though in the end, and we're moving on to the final fight of this stage. Alright, come on! Transition, resources on the line here. Holy shit, there goes the one shot. And boom goes the boss. Yeah, there should be no issue with these guys. Perfect. Sweet, we beat 2-5. I am very happy about that. We are now passively always collecting both Aurora Gem Shards and Spirit Vein Shards. And we are moving on though to 2-6, and here we're getting some origin shards for Mockman. Not too exciting for this account, but we're gonna check these fights out as well. Alright, I'm ready for the active. There we go. The team instantly disappears. Yeah. I was a little bit slow to get there, but once we make it to turn 3, it's just game over. And that's kind of what you would expect from a wave like that. Nothing too crazy going on. Same here, the double Eloise looks like it would give us a little bit of an issue at the beginning, but once we hit round 3, that fight is over. And from the looks of it, from the looks of these heroes here, it's nothing to be scared of here either. So should be rather smooth. And as I say that, I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Here comes turn 3. Oof, we're only able to get really 2 of them though. That might not be enough actually. And once you get 1-on-1 with Russell, he can be pretty scary as well. So we actually don't make it through there. We're gonna give this one more try. But really the goal for today was to be 2-5, and we made it through. So I think we're gonna check this fight out, and then we might just round it up here. One thing I wanted to check out too is the boss of the stage. So we're gonna go back to stage 1 and just challenge the boss there. I actually did not think this would be the stage we would lose out to. Maybe I just have to try with more damage. Alright, I know I said we're gonna give it one more try, but now it's really one more try. This will be our last attempt here. I just want to see how much it changes there, and of course they got some energy drain. We're not really able to cast yet, so we're gonna have to make it another round. Actually, we're gonna have to make it maybe 2 more rounds. This will be a bit different here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to we're gonna have to go again. We're gonna have to go again. We got way too unlucky there. Oh, maybe. No. We didn't even make it to 1 active this time. Alright, but I need an attempt like we had the first fights where I actually am able to cast. I mean, that one doesn't count. We don't count that one. Here we go. Alright, so just let me cast, okay? I mean, is that really too much to ask for? There we go, and there goes the team. Yes, I knew it. Just once we added a little bit of extra damage there, it was over. And I kind of had that figured. We were missing a little bit of damage, we got it, and we got that done. Alright, nice. So that's it for the campaign progress of today. I'm sure we're gonna hit our limit there very soon, but just before we go, or we end this video here, I wanted to try out the Void Invasion. Our highest points is 43,000. So we're gonna go ahead and challenge this here again. Maybe we just try it like this. And I don't really know what this fight looks like, so we're gonna have to see. We do instantly kill the boss though, so that is looking very good, and we're gonna be able to cast another active here, and that should take out another one. No, not really, but we're close. I think the next active though should be major. That was a smaller there in the previous one, but this one should hit pretty hard. Here we go. Come on. We're all waiting for the next active. There it is! And we're actually able to clear it out this time. Amazing progress there. Difficulty 2, maxed it out there, and we had 47,000, which was a very low score, since you can get to 1.5 million 3 and see how much more difficult this is here. So previous time we instantly killed the boss without any issues. Here they are faster than us and we don't even do half. So yeah, not too mad about that. I am happy about beating another difficulty in there. And that is it, guys, for this video right here. We did Sealand today, we did some campaign, and we also did some broken space. So what we have left after that is we are also gonna do Aspen Dungeon, so that will be in the next video hopefully. But anyways, guys, that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I am out. Peace.